I always kind of thought you were cute, but, since you're a little bit older, I thought you were out of my league. And she's like, I kind of am, but I'm willing to give you a shot. Hi everyone, it's Catchy, aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, also the notification bell to be notified of all future videos. And if you like what you see, please do hit the like button so I can keep making content like this. So we're back with another episode of Not So Berry, and we're out here. Miss Nora is weeding the money tree, but I'm actually starting here because I started recording and then I realized that my recording was recording the wrong screen. Luckily for me, I only recorded 10 minutes before I noticed that, and it wasn't anything important. So we're starting over. So just to recap from last episode, if you guys remember, Sienna sat down with Glade and asked him about moving out to San Myshuno so that she can start her political career there, doing an internship in the city. Glade agreed to let her do the internship because it's going to be great for her career, but he kind of compromised with her and said, I don't want you moving out by yourself as a teen too far away just yet, but you can move out to an apartment across the city. So Miss Sienna is going to be having her going away party today. I have it all set up on the calendar for when she gets out of school. She's going to have a couple friends over and they're going to celebrate her moving out. But we are also going to have Robin's birthday party today as well because he actually is aging up to a teen. So Glade and Nora are about to have no more children in the house, which is kind of sad. But Nora is quite excited for Sienna because if you guys have been watching since mid-generation, then you'll remember that one of Nora's dreams was to move out to the city, San Myshuno, and become a high fashion model, but she was never able to do that because she got pregnant with Sienna and she ended up staying at Evergreen Harbor. Ended up working out, of course, because, she is a Simpstagram star now, so, she got the notoriety that she wanted, the fame. But, she kind of is just really jazzed when Sienna kind of sat down and let her mom know, hey mom, I told dad about the internship. He's not letting me move to San Myshuno, but he is letting me do the internship and he is letting me move out. Nora was just all the way thrilled for her. She's like, honey, I'm so proud of you. I know it's not quite what you wanted, but you know how overprotective your dad is. But look, before long, you'll be all grown up and you'll be graduated from high school and you'll get to finally go out to the city, and I'm just so excited for you. So, I'm just, she's just really excited for her daughter. She wants to, really live vicariously through her and see her just really fulfill her dreams in the big city. But I'm going to let, Nora's actually working from home today. I'm going to let her do her work from home stuff, and then we will reconvene later when we have the party. So Sienna and Robin are back from school. I'm trying to help her get her fun up before the party starts because we've got 30 minutes. But Sienna's all dressed up for her party and she's just so excited to see everybody off. And she'll actually be inviting her new roommate to the party so that her parents can meet her and everyone can just kind of get used to the idea of her being on her own. So I'm just so excited for this. Oh, I'm so proud of Glade. He got a raise, which I literally just learned recently that Sims can get raises even after they max out their whole career, so that's good. But look, you guys, I know this is not the point of this party, but since Robin is going to be aging up during Sienna's going away party, I had Miss Nora make a cake, and I had her make this rainbow sprinkle cake. Doesn't it look so good? That cake, it obviously is a custom food object, but it is made by Robin. I'm actually planning on doing a custom food showcase soon, just to let you guys know where I get all of my custom food, because I get them from a bunch of different places, so look out for that. Anyway, Glade is here, and Aiden, it looks like he came over for the party too. I know it's been a minute since we've seen Aiden, but just an update on Aiden. Aiden, well, you'll remember from the end of mid-gen that he got married to Ava's sister Kira. But guess what, you guys? Aiden's expecting a little one. So I'm just I want to have Glade catch up with Aiden and be all dude, I heard about, how are you doing with the whole idea of you being a father? It looks like Aiden's just a little bit stressed. At least he looks stressed to me. He's like, I'm doing okay, dude. You know how it is. My wife is, having all types of hormone changes. What are you talking about, Robin? Wow, that was a pathetic group of annoying teenagers that joined the online match. We're laughing at how bad Robin was the whole time. Oh, poor thing. It's your birthday. And they're laughing at you. Oh, look at how angry he is. I'm sorry, Bubba. Soon you'll be a teenager and these childhood qualms of the past will just be in the past. But Glade's like, Aiden, how is it though? Are you okay? He's like, I'm dealing with it. I'll be fine, I guess, with the baby. When it comes, I'm hoping things calm down. And Glade's looking at him like, Aiden, have you seen my household? I have a daughter and a son and never stops being crazy. You really should cherish this time where the baby is still in Kira's stomach because it's not going to get better than this. And Aiden's all like, dude, you're starting to scare me. Like, this is the reason why I never wanted to have a family. But, I fell in love and now these are the consequences. And he's like, look, it's a lot of work, but you're going to love it. I can't wait till you're a dad and we're on the same page together. And he's like, if you say so, Glade. So our guests are starting to trickle in, and so Sienna decided to come in and say hi to her Uncle Aiden. She's like, hi, Uncle Aiden, how are you? He's like, I'm good, Sienna, you are so grown up. I swear every single time I come over. What is going on there? Aiden is not making friends here. Oh, look, Aiden's wife, Kira, came. Look, Kira is such a cute pregnant. I don't know what socks she's wearing, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that. Oh, I can't ignore it. We're gonna have to, let's take the socks off. Oh, so now she's wearing an outfit that I'm actually wearing, I actually gave to her. Look at how cute a pregnant Kira is. She's so cute. But yes, Kira came to the party as well. But the party is starting to get underway. So after Sienna finishes talking to her Uncle Aiden and catching up with him, where are all her school friends that I invited over? And then we're gonna have to make sure that her roommate comes over too. Oh, you guys, and so since Glade was the one who kind of set up to make sure that Sienna's going away party happened, he did invite Julian Tinker, and look at him, you guys, he looks so sad. So I'm gonna pop the screenshots in after this, but you remember last episode that Sienna broke things off with Julian because she's gonna be focusing on her career and moving on out of Evergreen Harbor soon, and that just didn't really leave a space for Julian. So she's like, we should probably just go back to being friends, and it broke this guy's heart. Like, he circled back to the mall later, because you remember they did the whole thing at the mall, and he was over at the mall playing Blick Block with tears in his eyes. It just broke. And it looks like he's still broken up about it, as you can see from Sienna's buffs. She used to have like a broken-hearted or whatever buff from breaking up, even though I personally think that she wouldn't really have that. But she got over that this morning. But it looks like Julian's still feeling some type of way about it. I think he just came because Glade invited his parents to the party, and his parents are like, you should come and say goodbye to Sienna since she's moving on up and out. Well, I mean, I don't know that he knows that Sienna's actually just moving, like, across town. He doesn't even want to go inside. Oh, poor thing. But what is Sienna doing? The fridge is broken? I'm gonna have Glade fix that. So it looks like Sienna was actually talking with Kira. Kira was making small talk with her, and she's like, yeah, you really have grown up, Sienna. It feels like every single time we do come in here, you are another whole life stage older. And she's like, well, I mean, you guys really don't come over that much, so, I mean, that's probably true. So I'm gonna have her talk to her guest. This over here is Cody Pizzazz. So ever since Sienna decided to break things off with Julian, she's like, you know what, I really am not too interested in having a boyfriend right now, but I do kind of want to like play the field and see like who I have chemistry with. So I'm gonna use this party as like a stopping ground to kind of feel out if it's even worth being any type of romantically involved with anybody around here, because honestly Sienna's mind is like all the way kind of away from Evergreen Harbor now. She's like, I mean, I'm not really that interested in having a committed relationship with anybody who lives here because I'm not staying here. But hey, I could definitely go for having some sort of a fling, I guess, if there's somebody here that's cute enough. So, you know, she's seeing Cody pizzazz over here and thinking, you know, maybe Cody is a good kisser. Let me see if I can find out. So Cody's a little bit younger than Sienna. He honestly just aged up to a teen like 5 days ago. So he's never really been on Sienna's radar before. But now she's seeing him, she's like, you know, Cody, you were kind of cute. And he's like, I thought, you know, you were dating Julian. And she's all like, I mean, Julian and I are like, have always been good friends, you know that. But we aren't really seeing each other exclusively anymore. He's like, oh, you know, you don't say. And she's like, yeah, I'm actually moving out soon. You know, I have an internship going on in San Myshuno, so I'm about to have my own place. Maybe you and I could hang out there sometime. He's like, oh, that's pretty cool. She's like, yeah. And she's like, oh, by the way, you're also looking pretty cute today. And he's like, wow, I mean, you're looking pretty cute yourself, Sienna. Sienna's all like, wow, I mean, I've never really looked at you this way before, Cody, but you are pretty cute. So, you know, thank you for the compliment. And he's like, well, thank you. I always kind of thought you were cute, but, you know, since you're a little bit older, I thought you were out of my league. And she's like, you know, I kind of am, but I'm willing to give you a shot. So I've queued up quite a bit of romantic interactions between Sienna and I was about to say Julian. No, between her and Cody, because I'm hoping to have her, like I said, she wants to feel out what's left of Evergreen Harbor's eligible bachelors and just see around if there's anybody worth spending some romantic time with. So hopefully we can build up their romance high enough for them to get first kiss, so that we can knock her last two first kisses out of the way for the second stage of the serial romantic. But they're working up to it. I think she's about to embrace him. Oh, look, Knox came over for the party. Oh, shoot. Cody just rejected our embrace. What? I guess he's not feeling us that hard. Oh, well. The other person I wanted her to talk to today is, this guy over here is Curtis Schaefer. He lives on the other side of town. So you might have seen, if you were watching Min-Chen, Hila Schaefer and her husband Philippe. Philippe has actually unfortunately passed away. So there's that. But we didn't really get to be friends with the family that much because they live in like a whole other neighborhood. So they don't really see each other like that. But, you know, Curtis is kind of cute. Sienna has noticed. Cody told us that he was single, so we might work on Cody some more later, but right now he just like wasn't wanting to be receptive towards our romantic stuff. But she's like, okay, Cody, you're boring me now. Curtis, how are you? Let me even see if she even likes Cody, because maybe that's part of the reason why this is such a challenge for us. And she thinks he's attractive, so, I mean, he's worth maybe a first kiss. We'll see. Oh, poor Julian. He's still so depressed. He doesn't even want to go in the house. He's like, I'm just going to stay out here and make some candles. Maybe I'll wait towards the end of the party when, you know, there aren't as many people around. Then maybe I'll talk to Sienna then. But I'm afraid to be around her right now. Poor thing. So Sienna is getting to know Curtis a bit. She found out that he had the jester personality. I don't know why Nora is still in her bathing suit. Are you okay? She's learned a lot about Curtis so far, so I'm actually gonna have her try and do a couple of romantic interactions and see if we can kiss him. Uh-oh, it looks like he's accepting the flirt. So it looks like Curtis is a little bit more receptive towards Sienna than Cody was, so I'm gonna need them to actually, I don't know why they're not sitting next to each other. I hate when that happens. It's like you're having a whole conversation at some weird, awkward angle. Can you sit next to him? Can we do that? Let's sit here. See if she'll do it. Okay, so I completely forgot that Sienna had like a whole ton of reward points that we could spend. And I am just so over trying to make these Sims build up her relationship with her for a kiss. It's like, we need to get these two in a flirty mood and make this first kiss happen today. That way, like, we can work up and finally get things like the enchanting introduction, which will immediately give people a romance bar with her right away. So if you guys haven't played Not So Berry before, or you just like never played a sim that like dates a whole lot of people. Before Not So Berry, I have a bunch of messy sims that date a whole bunch of people all the time, and the great thing to use when you do that is to buy the beguiling trait. What this does is lets you like pretty much shoot the sim that you're trying to romantically entangle with like a bow or an arrow. You use a bow and arrow with an arrow, and then they immediately end up in a flirty mood, and it makes like every romantic interaction so much easier. So I'm just gonna be like, forget that. We bought the beguiling trait. Go ahead and beguile him, and let's get the show on the road. If we find Cody, oh, Cody's right there. We'll do it to Cody too. At the end of the day, this is we're trying to get 2 kisses out of this party here. Perfect. He's beguiled. All right, Curtis, you ready for a kiss? Oh, I think if I kiss his hands, that counts. I'm gonna test that. Oh yes, she kissed him on the hands. Does that count for something? Hold on, let me see if that counts for something. Did that count for something? That did not count for anything. It's okay. We're one step closer to the kiss though. And look, they have a romance bar. Perfect. She's all like, you know, Curtis, you're pretty cute. I want to keep talking to you. Oh, Glade. Glade looked pretty unhappy there, and so Glade's obviously bummed because he's all like, I can't believe my baby girl is leaving me, and I can't believe she broke up with Julian. I think he's about as broken up about their breakup as Julian is. He's all like, I wanted them to be a couple together. Like, now who's she gonna end up with? Somebody I probably won't like. Oh, and it looks like Sienna's roommate finally came to the party. So this is Candace Dukes, and so she is a sim that was made by my friend Key of Red, and she is just so cute. Look at her. I gave her a makeover with the CC I have, but I did want to keep certain things the same. So Key made her with dreads, so I wanted her to keep her dreadlocks. So look at her. She is so cute. So I did kind of change her backstory up a little bit. If you guys watched the Creative Sim video I did showing off her makeover, you'll see how I changed her backstory, and you'll also see, and as you know, Sienna and her, you know, move into the apartment together and get to know each other better, what her whole deal is. But she's over here to meet Sienna's family. She's like, you should drop by my going away party. You'll get to meet some of the people I go to school with in my family. And she's like, okay, no problem. Oh, look at Sienna give him a rose. She's like, thank you for coming to my party. I feel like we've gotten to know each other. And her charisma went up to level 7. Do we almost have a maxed out charisma without even really trying? This gen's gonna be a breeze. I don't know where Curtis went, but we'll work on him later. I'm gonna actually have Sienna, because she's all like, her dad said, yeah, I invited Julian and both his parents here, and Sienna's like looking around. She's like, well, I mean, I see Miss Tina and Miss Yasmin here, but I don't see Julian, so let me just like go out and see. Maybe he left. So I'm gonna actually kind of have her come out, and she's gonna notice that he's out here. So Sienna came outside, and she noticed that Julian is over here by the candle making station, and she's thinking, why is Julian out here? So I'm gonna have her just strike up conversation. Oh, Julian, he keeps on messing up this candle because he's just using it to distract him from himself from Sienna. But Sienna's like, hi Julian, thanks for coming to my party. And he's like, yeah, of course, your dad invited us, so I decided to come and, you know, see you off. I didn't know you were leaving. And she's like, I mean, honestly, I'm not moving that far. I'm just going across town to my own apartment. Oh, look at Miss Tina. I think she kind of sensed that, you know, her mama bear instincts kicked in. She's like, I know Julian's been out here avoiding Sienna because he's sad for the breakup, and so I want to be nearby in case he needs me. She's such a mama bear. I love it. So Sienna's like, honestly, I won't be too far away from you. The apartment I'm moving into is actually right next to yours. And he's like, oh, really? That's awesome. If you need me for anything, I mean, you can totally call me. I don't mind it at all. Oh my god. This kid is gonna be forever in love with this girl. Look at this suggestive look. Sienna's under the impression that another sim has their gaze fixed directly upon her with a glimmer in their eyes. It's plain to see that Julian has an intense interest in Sienna. If Sienna tries to push things to a more intimate level, they may have a good chance of success. She's not going to accept it because she's not interested in Julian, like, doing anything with Julian right now. Obviously, Julian still has feelings for her. She's gonna ignore it. I think Sienna knows that. She knows that Julian is still in love with her. And even though she'll always still have love for him, she's not in love with him. So she's all like, let me ignore his advances. I know he's still in love with me, but I can't reciprocate right now. So she's gonna ignore him. Oh, Sienna ignored Julian's advances. He shouldn't bother her with his antics anymore. Oh, I think he kind of felt that she's ignoring the way. Well, you know, oh, poor thing. But I'm gonna have her keep the conversation going because, you know, she's like, she still wants to be. He's still her best friend, you know. Seems like, I'll keep in mind that you're close by if we need anything, but I'm sure I'll be fine. You know, I'm going to be busy most of the time with my internship in the city, so you probably won't see me around town that much. And he's like, oh, well, you know, I thought you were going to stop your antics, Julian. He's still so interested in her. And he's like, you know, I'll miss seeing your face around. I'll miss, you know, us having our homework parties together at your dad's place. And Sienna's like, you know, it's time to move on. We're growing up. We're not little kids anymore. But, you know, Julian, I'll miss you. I hope you've been okay since we've broken up. And he was like, of course. Oh, they're saying goodbye to each other. He's like, of course, you know, I'm fine. You were right. Us being together right now is not a good idea. Oh, memorable moment, Buff. We love to see it. He's like, us being together right now is not a good idea, you're right. But, you know, I really do wish you the best of luck, Sienna. I know how excited you are to get your career started as a politician. She's like, yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So, Julian got a bit bold here, and he decided to kiss Sienna's hands. And she's like, Julian, what was that for? And he's like, you know, it's just for luck, so that when you're in the city just taking on the world as a politician, you'll know that I'm in your corner. And Sienna's like, Julian, you know that we're not together anymore, right? And he's like, yeah, I know that, but it's a friendly kiss. And she's like, you keep saying that, but then you keep kissing me. And he's like, okay, I'll try and stop. You know, it's kind of hard to go all the way back to being friends. She's like, well, you're gonna just have to try harder. We're just friends now, so no more kisses on the hands, the lips, or anywhere. But they're so cute together, you guys. I don't know, like, kind of want them to get back together. Julian's so in love with her, but she's not in love with him. She got no kisses to get from any of her prospects, so that was a shame. We'll keep working at it. I'm kind of mad that kiss on the hands to Curtis didn't count. But it's okay. We're actually going to go inside and we're going to have... Robin, you are always sick. Where are you going? Robin is always sick. Take your allergy medicine, baby. Take your antihistamines, and then we're about to go in. You're going to blow out the candles, and then we're going to sing happy birthday. So, yeah, we're going to call this a night. The party's over. Everybody's left. Aiden is miserable, probably because he's like, oh, now I have to go home and tend to my pregnant wife. And Glade says it gets worse from here. You'll be fine, Aiden. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to have we're going to have Robin age up. Whoa. Did Kira's water break? I'm just now noticing this big water puddle in the middle of my floor. And I know Kira was sitting here. Did Kira's water break? Oh my gosh. Where's Kira? Kira's right here. Kira, did your water break? Did your water break, honey? I hope Kira's water did not break at this going away party. Hold on. Is she in labor? I'm going to check the pregnancy stage. I mean, no. But then again, she could be. She could be in labor right now. Okay. It took a minute for us to configure everybody here, but Lil Robin is going to age up. We're going to end the episode with him aging up. So I'm going to have him go over here and he's going to make a wish and then blow out his candles. I know you're tired, Sienna. You can sit here and celebrate with your brother. He's going for it. Oh, they're cheering for him. We love to see it. Okay, let me get a screenshot because poor Robin. I feel like I always neglect getting the screenshots for him. Okay, it's not the best photo, but you're not the heir. I'm sorry. Oh, and he's about to do it. Oh wait, I missed the shot. It's okay. He's about to do it. Go age up, buddy. Okay, so Robin aged up. He has the active trait and the vegetarian trait already. I think he gained this trait, the arrogant trait. I don't think he had that before. And I'm just going to leave his last trait empty for now. So since he was so active when he was a kid, he was always like swimming and playing basketball and whatnot. I think we'll give him a sports related aspiration. We'll make him... Let's make him an aspiring athlete. Yeah, sure. Sure. Let's see what he looks like. Ooh, that hair. Oh, he's older. I'm afraid to look. Ooh. Alright, he just needs a makeover. He's wearing some funky look at CC and hair. So, yeah, we're gonna give him a makeover off screen. And I don't know the next time we'll see Robin, to be completely honest with you. Because Sienna is gonna be in her new apartment by next episode. She needs to pee. So... we're gonna end things here, you guys. What did you think of Sienna's going away party? I know we didn't get to meet Candace that well, her new roommate, in this, so we'll meet her more next episode. She's gonna be living with her, so we'll get to see plenty of her. But what did you think of this episode, guys? Do you think it's worth Sienna kind of playing around and just, you know, seeing whatever types of fling relationships you can have with Evergreen Harbor dudes while she's here until she moves off, or should she try again to have another serious relationship? And speaking of serious relationships, do you think she ended things too early with Julian? Do you guys ship them and want them to get back together? I would love to know. Let me know in the comment section down below. But as always, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course, stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye. Never be cool with the cool kids, but look who's alive.